This is the fifth wheelmate electric bike, and it actually looks even better in person than it did in the pictures online. The version I have is the sleek black, but I know there are other color options if you're not into the all-black look. The overall style is modern and simple, with a classic diamond frame made of aluminum, making it feel solid but not overly bulky. I remember being worried that electric bikes would always look kind of awkward and techy, but the Mate looks like a regular, well-designed mountain bike. The battery is integrated into the frame, so nothing sticks out, and the cables are managed pretty cleanly too. From my experience, unboxing the bike was pretty quick. The box wasn't too big, and most things are already put together for you. I just had to attach the front wheel, the handlebar, and slip the seat into place. The company includes all the tools, like a wrench and an Allen key, so you don't need your own toolkit. That was a relief, because I'm not exactly a pro at assembling bikes. The instructions were simple, and even with my very average skills, it took me about 25 minutes to get everything sorted and ready to go. I was a bit nervous that maybe I'd mess something up, but if you follow the manual and take it slow, it's smooth sailing. Let's get into the key features, the stuff that really matters when you're actually riding. The fifth wheel Mate runs on a 500-watt brushless motor, but it can peak at 1,000 watts when you need extra power. This basically means you get strong acceleration and you don't have to struggle up hills, even with a backpack or some groceries. The top speed is listed as 23 miles per hour, and I was able to hit that speed with pedal assist on a flat stretch, so that claim is real. For everyday city use or for casual rides on trails, I really felt like it had more than enough power. Sometimes with smaller e-bikes, I'd worry about running out of steam halfway up a hill, but that's not a problem here. The removable battery is another thing I love. It's a 468 watt-hour lithium-ion battery, which, to break it down, means you get about 25 miles if you're using full electric throttle and up to 45 miles if you go with pedal assist mode. Pedal assist is where the motor kicks in to help you while you pedal, so it gives a nice little boost. Full electric means you just twist the throttle and don't need to pedal at all. From my experience, that range is more than enough for daily errands, commutes to work, or weekend adventure rides. I did a round-trip commute of about 18 miles in pedal assist and had a bit under half the battery left when I got back home. It makes life way easier that you can just take the battery out with the key and charge it indoors, especially if you live in an apartment or want to keep the bike outside. Coming to the weight, this bike is impressively light for an e-bike, about 50 pounds including the battery. Some electric bikes I looked at were pushing 70 or even 80 pounds, so this is a relief. I could lift it up my apartment stairs without breaking a sweat. The maximum rider and gear limit is 265 pounds, so just something to keep in mind if you plan to carry heavy loads. When it comes to comfort, I was actually surprised. The front suspension is adjustable and helps a lot when rolling over potholes or bumpy roads. I wouldn't use this for wild mountain downhill riding. It doesn't have rear suspension, so the back can feel stiff off-road. But for most people, for commutes on city streets or bike paths with a bit of gravel, it's perfect. The seat and handlebars are both adjustable, so if you're tall like me, you won't feel cramped, and if you're shorter, you can bring things down as well. The geometry lets you sit upright or lean in, depending on your style, and the handlebars don't wobble or flex when you're riding, which is always a good sign. As a new rider to e-bikes, the LCD display was super helpful. Its color, it's bright even in sunlight, and shows your speed, battery level, and what assist mode you've picked. There are 3 modes, Eco, Normal, and High, but you can also turn the assist off altogether if you just want old-school pedaling. The controls are on the left handlebar. Just hold the power button to turn it on. Plus and minus buttons let you pick your assist level. I had to get used to the throttle, which is on the right handlebar like a motorcycle. A small twist, and you're off. I was surprised how quick it responds. If you're brand new to e-bikes, it's good to know the throttle only works when the system is on, and you can set the bike so the throttle function is disabled by putting the mode to 0, which adds peace of mind if you have kids around. There are quality of life features too. The LED headlight is very bright. I tried it on a night ride, and it made me feel much safer since cars and other cyclists could actually see me. The horn is much louder than you'd expect, not some weak beep, so it's handy if you ride in busy places. You even get reflectors for the front and back. For braking, you get mechanical disc brakes on both wheels. I know hydraulic brakes are fancier, but these were responsive and strong enough for quick stops with no squeaking during my tests. Just a tip, Mechanical disc brakes can need minor adjusting at first for the best touch. I did wonder if the 7-speed gear system would make a real difference. Sometimes these are just for show. Here, it actually helps, especially if you ride with assist off, or if you switch terrains a lot. On hills, dropping down to the easiest gear while using pedal assist almost made climbing feel effortless. From my experience, the riding feels really natural, and I didn't have that dragged feeling you sometimes get on cheaper e-bikes. When the motor isn't engaged, pedaling still feels smooth. The motor isn't adding any rolling resistance. That means you can basically ride like a standard bike if you want, and not get stuck with dead weight. A couple concerns came up when I started. One, would the battery really last, or would I be stuck charging all the time? I found the battery indicator was accurate, but keep in mind performance can drop a little when it gets below 50%, especially if you're using high assist and pushing the speed. Charge time is about 4 to 6 hours from empty, so I usually just plug it in after a longer ride. Another thing that worried me was whether the assembly would be tricky. It was actually pretty straightforward, but if you're not comfortable with tools, maybe ask a friend or bike shop to check your brake setup before your first ride. Small details like the trigger shifter for the gears and ergonomic grips on the handlebar make everything just that bit nicer when you're out and about. Who is this bike for? In my opinion, it's perfect for anyone who wants an easy way to get around the city, whether it's to school, work, or just for fun on weekends. I'd recommend this for beginners, all the way up to people looking for a serious commuter option. It's also great if you're just getting into e-bikes and don't want anything too complicated or overly heavy. The price is reasonable for all you're getting. The features make it feel more premium than what I paid. In conclusion, the fifth wheel-made electric bike brings together everything I wanted. It's strong, well-built, lightweight, and simple enough for a new rider, but not lacking in tech. I like it for daily use, and the removable battery, strong motor, and smooth ride make it an easy recommendation. If you've been on the fence about trying an e-bike, this is a solid way to start without getting overwhelmed. Please check the comments section for detailed information about the fifth wheel-made electric bike. Thank you for watching.